What's up? All right, who we got? We got Leandre here. How you doing, man? Hey, we got a big day, big weekend just happened. Leandre, did you watch any NBA basketball games? All right, let me know in the comment section. Did you watch any NBA basketball games? Because there was a really special one that happened. All right, you get 4 letters. What was the special thing that happened this weekend? 4 letters. Anyone know it? I'll put the letters down here. You did? What big thing happened this weekend? One of the coolest things in a long time. 4 letters. Is not the answer. I'm about to put the answer right now. You get 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at the comment section. It is Luka is the answer, all right? Luka is the answer. Luka Doncic. I mean, look, when LeBron James came out of high school, I'll tell you in a second what Luka is. When LeBron James came out of high school, a lot of people were saying he's not going to be that good. He's too big, too strong, or whatever. I don't know. And then I first was saying that same thing, but then everyone started being against him. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to switch this. I'm just going to say he's going to be great. He'll be the greatest. And he has been pretty darn good. All right. Well, when Luka was still in high school, I heard about him. And someone said, oh, there's a skilled up European guy. And I was like, oh, I've seen the European guys, and Americans are doing things the wrong way. Because most American AAU companies or programs, they don't practice. They've just been playing basketball for the last 20 years. They just play games, come to practice scrimmage, play. No one's working on skill because they want to make money and they want to keep kids happy. You know, so the kids are going to be happy, but you're just doing recess. And I saw this happening. And then I said, whoever this guy is, I was like, trust me, the days of Americans being great at basketball are going down and down and down. And then the person talking to me about 4 years ago was like, no, they're not. Name someone. And I was like, Luka. It's this kid from Slovenia, Luka. And he's like, who is that? I was like, you will see. He'll be the #1 pick in about 2 years. You'll see. And the guy was like, no, he won't. And then I kind of forgot about it. And then he wasn't the #1 pick. He was the 4th pick. But now picks 1 and 2 are really, really regretting their picks. 3 is Trae Young. They're not really regretting that one. But 4 is Luka Doncic. And Luka Doncic is such a legendary player. He's up there with Kevin Durant, up there with legends of the game where they do magical things at the end of games. And he just did a magical thing at the end of this game, at the entire game, actually. He was supposed to not play because of his ankle. His ankle was hurt. And he decides to play anyways. And he gets out there and he scores 40-something points, 16 rebounds, and like 12 assists, and had like just destroyed the Clippers. But the Clippers still beat him with a last-second shot with 9 seconds to go. And they were about to win. But then Luka comes down, gets the ball, goes like this, step back, hits a 3 to win the game with no seconds on the clock, and everyone starts running to him and everything crazy. And that's what he does. All right. And again, it comes from years and years and years of just skill building. And when he was in high school, he didn't play against high school players. He played against professional players. All right. So he challenged himself. So he's very, very used to these moments. And he's an extremely exciting guy. Luka, Paul George, Pandemic P is Paul George's new nickname. But we're going to see them come back. I'm sure the Clippers are still going to win, but it's 2-2 right now. And that was without Porzingis. But, I mean, the Dallas Mavericks are nothing to sleep on, and it's because of Luka. All right? Luka, and I mean, his teammates are doing great too, but Luka's the man. He just walks in, walks around all those guys. And they were screaming at him, calling him bad names, stuff like that, right? And, you know, like he's playing against some like huge guys, some veterans. And this young kid who's just turned 21, he looks at them and screams back at them like it's a game, but he's like, come on at me like that. And I'm like, oh my God. And he doesn't shy away from anything. He wants the ball at the end. He's like, give it to me right now. And if you watch his shots, he's not even the best 3-point shooter on his team at all. One of the worst, like percentage-wise, but his team's very good shooting threes. And he shoots hard threes. But when it comes down to the end of the game, no one else is taking that shot but him, and he hits it. John, if the Blazers lose, I'll do 500 push-ups. That's good. No, you should want to do push-ups. That's a good thing. I'm proud of you, Finn Kaufman. All right. He says that the Blazers lose, he's going to do some push-ups because he wants to do 500 push-ups. That is very, very nice. All right. I appreciate your willingness to want to do push-ups because Lakers ain't losing. Not on Kobe Day, baby. It's Kobe Day. 8/24. All right. Did I do that right? 8/24, Kobe Day. And Kobe's birthday yesterday. Lakers play today. All right. Only thing I'll give you is this. Dame Lillard loves Kobe too. And he remembers him too. And when Kobe died, a lot of people didn't want to play. Damian Lillard really wanted to play, and he killed that day. So, and I also think there are two different types of people. I think Anthony Davis is kind of weak-minded a little bit, but as great as LeBron James is, he is emotional, and he's a good human being. It's very, very nice. But when Kobe died, he was really sad. And he didn't play well because he was super sad. And then now he might be thinking about that too. Whereas Damian Lillard, he's like Kobe was. He's a killer. When he gets sad or emotional, gets more dialed in. All right. So that might be their only chance if Dame goes off, as is every game. So if Dame goes off, I mean, it's whatever, dude. Just hope he can't go off 4 out of 7 games, okay? Let's say Luka had an amazing game. I saw his game winner. The game winner was crazy. I just described it. Are we doing the workout today, John? Let's check out the workout. Let's see if we're going to do it. Let me know what your parents say about the workout. Who says that yes, they can do it? Who says no? I got 4 people in here. I got Leandre, Finn, Blake, and someone else. Maybe whoever you 4th person are. What's up, dude? Do that. All right. They say yes. You say yes. So we got 2 right there. All right, let me check the number real quick. Again, I go by stats. And all I see is a whole bunch of, excuse my wording, but a whole bunch of BS from people. Because back when we had the fires last year, we were on the indoors. So we were on the indoor. And indoors is supposed to be better than outdoors. Well, once the fire started happening, this number that I'm about to read was up to 100. And it said, unhealthy for some groups. And I didn't know, so whatever. And then everyone just called off practice. I was there with one other person, and we were inside. Okay, so now the number gets high, and it's like a year later. Now we're outside, and they said that the number is 120. And they said, it's too bad, it's too bad. I was like, okay, cool, I'll call it off, especially since we're outside. Then the number gets up to 150 the next day. Now a few people are saying, okay, let's do this. And I'm like, no, it's worse today. And we're outside. They said, well, if it was last year, we were inside, we would totally do it. I'm like, no, but you didn't. So I just need people to be consistent. So let's call a number right now. Let's call it, again, we called it off last week at 120. Then on Friday, we called it off at 150. Then on Saturday, it was 180. The higher up, the worse it gets. Let's see what it is today. We have the bottom number, 179. Sunday was 450. I think you were like in a fire. 450. Yeah, you must have been in a renda. Yeah, so 179. I really don't know, dude. How about we log in at 5 o'clock? I was outside and it was noticeable, yes. We will log in at 5 o'clock. We will try to go. And for Leandre, I guess since you have to come over here for a basket, I suppose you still can. And then it's up to your dad if he wants you to shoot outside. But for everyone else, we'll wait. And if we get enough people, then we'll do it. All right? But if we only have like 1, then we won't do it. Easy? If we have 3 or more, we will go through with it. Sound like a plan? But again, ask your parents. The number is 180. All right? So it's not very, very good. Anyways, with that said, we had another big NBA weekend. The Lakers did win. They're up 2-1. There's a few teams out now. The Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics took care of, on Purple Air, it is 60. I don't know. All right. The Boston Celtics took care of the Philadelphia 76ers. They're out. Their coach is fired. They're thinking about taking away Ben Simmons now. We did have a Philadelphia 76er fan. Who was that? Who was it? Was it Blake? Who was the 76er fan? Fess up right now because you lost. And then OKC, now we had Armand. They are 2-2 now. They just won a second ago between Houston Rockets and them. So that's pretty cool. If we don't do it, I'm coming over and getting a private workout. I can't do 3 days without real practice. Okay, you could also just do the workout. All right, it's always by yourself. It's just with the timer. So add the timer. All right. Who else lost? Who else is out of the playoffs? Out of the playoffs. No more. The Pacers? No, Pacers are still in it. Who else is out of the playoffs? We have. Okay. Oh, the Orlando Magic are down 3-1, and the Brooklyn Nets are out. The Brooklyn Nets are out of the playoffs. They got kicked out by Toronto Raptors, but their player, Kyle Lowry, he is out of the playoffs now. The Denver Nuggets are down 3-1 because of Donovan Mitchell's enormous game as well. All right. There's a lot going on. And again, make sure that you guys are watching it. Nets, Sixers, and soon the Lakers. You never know, man. All right. Today is Monday, and the quote of the day is be proactive. All right. If anyone can name the opposite of proactive in the comment section, you get a prize. The prize is nothing, but you're not going to get it anyways. The opposite of proactive. What is the opposite of proactive? So what proactive is you affect the change. You see what's going on, and then you take care of business. Proactive. All right. The opposite of proactive, since no one said it yet, is reactive. All right. And reactive is exactly what it sounds like. It's like you're reacting to whatever. Inactive is pretty close too. That's a good one, yeah, but in a positive way. So there's inactive is nothing, but there's proactive, which is positive. Reactive is basically negative. All right. Oh, you said reactive. Nice. Okay, I saw it. I just saw inactive. My bad. All right. So reactive is basically like something bad happens, and then you change up everything because of it. Or something good happens, or maybe the coach yells at you, and then you do what you're supposed to do. All right. Whatever you're doing that's a positive or negative, it's because of something that happened in your life, something that happened to you. That is being reactive. You don't want it to constantly be reactive. You want to be proactive. And proactive is saying, okay, I want to make the NBA. Let me wait for a great coach. Nah. Let me take care of business. Let me go to Google, all right, google.com, google.com, com. All right, and then you look up things yourself. You figure out things yourself, and you take care of it yourself. You find out the workouts that you're supposed to do. You buy a timer. All right, you go out of your way to take care of it. All right, you gather your friends to play 5-on-5 if you want to play. All right, you take care of business. All right, so be proactive. Don't be reactive. Don't wait to happen to live in a state where, like, or a city where a great NBA player is right down the street from you. And he's like, hey, let's go play again. And you're like, oh man, lucky I have this guy living next door to me. No, you be that guy so that your next door neighbor is lucky to have you. All right. So Leandre's tried to get someone to shoot with him. And it was one of our other players, Aaron. And Leandre kind of tried, but Leandre needs to beg that kid to play. All right. So if you want to be great, you have to be proactive. Make sure that you take care of business. All right. The elementary school drill of the day. We have, and this is the part where, Finn, you don't have the workouts, write them down, okay? I'm really trying to get Dylan Deviney, because I'm working Dylan out. He paid for private sessions every single day from now till January 1st. And we're going to try to go as much as we can and try to do everything. He's willing to do anything I say, except for one thing. He's not willing to film himself. He's not willing to put himself out there. But I know filming works. And how I can prove that filming works is that no one's working harder than Armand and Blake and Gavin. They post every day. And why is that? It's for the same reason that I'm posting my stuff. Every time that it's nighttime and it's I don't know, almost 9 o'clock, I'm like, oh my God, I got to work out. And why do I have to work out? It's because I have to post that video, because If I don't post it, maybe you guys might see that I didn't post it, and then I'm a loser. I am out of those three, they depend on each other, right? So I'm going to try to get Dylan in on this, and I want him to do what I'm trying to ask you guys to do. But I'm going to be there with him, so it's going to be easier for him. And he's still going to have trouble doing it because he said, "Oh, that sounds so hard." And I was like, "Okay, let's see how hard it is." So we filmed it, literally his finger on the phone, filming it, and pressing start, pressing stop, pressing upload 6 different times to film all of his drills and to post them. Him touching the phone, just that part, not the uploading part, just them touching the phone was less than 1 minute. Because when you press start, you just press start. That was like 3 seconds. And then you go do the workout for 5 to 10 minutes, whatever. And then you come back, press stop. Easy peasy. Then you press start again, do the same thing. Again, that was 5 seconds each one, 5 seconds, 5 seconds. That's 10 seconds times 6, that's 60 seconds. That's a minute. But now, you got to upload it. So press YouTube, press upload, click on it, and then it takes a while, but you can just walk away as it uploads. Then that was like 10 seconds. Then you come back, do the second one. Again, 2 minutes total. If you count the process of filming and the process of uploading, 2 minutes. You can do stuff in between, like play a game, watch TV, do extra push-ups, whatever you want. Do some homework. All right. While you're sitting there doing your homework, just have your phone out and just upload the videos. All right. You do it. So I'm going to try to get him to do it, and it's going to do 6 per day. For those of you guys trying to do it right now, I think I can get Finn Kaufman to do it. He's probably like our most soldier-like person. All right. I want someone to do this so that one day we're going to need a person who's going to make the NBA or D1, and they have to use the book. And that's going to happen. And when they do, I want them to inspire other people. I want them to say, "Hey, you want to be like me? Here you go. Follow this." And then boom, you just gave someone a roadmap. Because if I know you guys who have the book, if I told you Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry and LeBron James all use this book and they went page by page, wouldn't you be more likely to use it? Of course you would. All right, because you know for a fact it's going to work, even though you're not them. But still, it's like someone used it, right? Well, that's why they are proactive, because they would want to be the creators. They would want to be the first. You, though, want to be the second or the third. You are more likely to do it because someone else did it before you. So you're not a trendsetter. You're a sheep. You don't want to be a sheep. You want to be proactive, not reactive. All right. Down the future should want to do this because you did it. So when Finn Kaufman does this for 1 year, and he has to come, he doesn't even buy the main book that has the drills. He has to listen to these things every single day to find out the names of the drills, or ask someone or text someone, right? So he's even working harder. And he still does it and films it every single day for 5 to 10 minutes. I say 10 minutes because that's what we do for the real workouts, but you can do it for 5. That's easier. It's easier on upload speeds too. All right, but whatever. If you do it and you become so much better, now your teammates around you are going to be like, "How'd you get so good?" And then they're going to want to do it, and they're going to want to follow you. Now you have a state championship team on your hands instead of a team full of dudes who don't care about the game, and then you get frustrated during high school because they suck or because they just don't want to work hard. So you can influence everyone by being proactive, by being the main one. But everyone doesn't. People are afraid of greatness. Don't be afraid of your greatness. Anyway, here we go for the elementary drills. You have divine drill is the first one. Divine drill is when you do planks for 15 seconds, then push-ups for 5. Then planks for 14 seconds, planks, then push-ups then 5 push-ups. Planks for 13, 5 push-ups. 12, 5 push-ups. All the way down to 5. It's a hard drill. It gets the abs going. One-on-one with personal rules. That's when you play a one-on-one and someone whispers in your ear, you can only go left, or you have to do step back jumpers, or any kind of rule that's like something hard for you, or something like interesting, or something hard for the defense. Either way, all right. Maybe you can only use your left hand, and then the defense is also told something, and you guys have to play and figure each other out. Figure out what each other's like secret code word was. And I like that drill because during games you must be like that as well. You must figure out what the person likes to do during the game. Like, oh, he always does this whenever he dribbles right. He always spins back left. You have to know that kind of stuff and figure it out. Next one is indirect Euro step. Again, if you're an elementary person, you should write this down if you don't have the book. If you don't, and you want the book, you can buy it on limitlesshoops.com. Indirect Euro step is when you go forward, hit with the opposite leg, go over the top, 2, 3, and then score the shot. Again, you can watch these videos online. Kyrie spin to J, you need that video online. Hurdle layups, then 180 side or fake handoff. For that one, you can just dribble out and do the fake handoff. You can have you can spin the ball out for your handoff. All right, and then for side, you can maybe spin the ball out and sprint back door to try to catch it if you don't have anyone to help you out with. Then for middle school, here you go, Finn. Here you go, Finn. Heads up, Finn. Finn, here you go. I'll even give you a little marker. So if you fast forward through, it's when the screen was blank. Ready? There you go. This is for Finn. All right, now we're doing it for Finn. There you go. All right, for Finn, pick and roll, pass to roll. All right, pick and roll, pass to roll. That's dribbling out, crossing the ball over, going side, shoulder to shoulder. Then pick and roll is the reverse pivot, then roll to the basket. You can practice the roll part and spinning out yourself. You can get someone to pass to you. You can practice the pick part by going off of a chair and then faking the pass and shooting a shot. There's ways to do it by yourself. It's hard. I can admit it's hard to do stuff by yourself, but figure it out or you can get a friend. Next one is weekend. No need to do all that. Weekend ball pounds. That's pounding the ball down as hard as you can. And if you have to go for 10 minutes, dude, that's a lot. Your arm's going to get so tired, but tired and stronger. All right. And if your left hand isn't that great, it's going to become really great. Don't worry about getting stronger than the right hand. All right. But you pound the ball down, shoulder height, pound it down. And you want to go, I would say 10 sets of maybe 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, maybe 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, whatever you can handle, basically. All right. You just pound the ball down, pound it down. Pound the suckiness away. Exactly. That's what I always say to myself in high school. Pound the suckiness away. I used to hate it. I hate it when my left hand couldn't do stuff so much. Let's see. Just got a question from online. When do we start at Tice? And it is the Monday, the last day of this month. That is when we start our indoor workouts at Tice. Monday, the last day of this month. So that's like August 31st, whatever the Monday is. All right, because we're skipping the following Monday because of Labor Day. All right, next one is Bluff and Recover. Again, don't have multiple people. It's supposed to be a 3-person drill. You can practice dribbling in, twisting, and then passing. You can practice spinning the ball out, stepping into shooting. But the main part is the Bluff and Recover part. That's when you're in help with the guy in the corner, the person up top, and you open up, and then you jab, and then you sprint and close out. All right. If you want to see that, it's right here. I open, I jab, and then I sprint and I close out. And I have to do that motion as fast as I possibly can. All right, John, can I still do the workout today with Ian? Please, because my mom said I can do the workout today because no smoke. Again, if we have multiple people, I guess we can do that. All right. But again, I don't want to do it if we don't have more than 3 people. So you can gamble and come down here. So if you come, and I don't know if Ian's going to do it. Ian's not here right now. All right. But if Ian does it, that's 2. All we need is 1 other person. So if 3 or more, I'll do it. But if not, you can come here and just do your own workout and just do whatever and get better at basketball. All right. Let's see. Next thing. After Bluff and Recover, we have help side to close out. Again, you're in help side, sprint, close out. And then off the defense, they can pass the ball over. You're supposed to, on the closeout, you're supposed to drive either baseline or middle. When you close out, make sure that you force them baseline. All right. Next one is, also when you're in help side, make sure that you turn with the strong side or weak side foot so you can reach as far as you can when you turn to go. You don't want to make a negative step. You don't want to take a small step. You want to take the largest step possible toward them and sprint and close out top side. Next one is quick shots. Again, that's shooting the ball as fast as you can with the right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, and you're shooting over both shoulders if you can, and you get 2 people to pass the ball back to you. But again, if you have no one, just shoot as fast as you can. Just try to swish it. Shoot maybe 3 with the right hand, 3 with the left, and just making it go swish in. And you want to practice just catching the ball and throwing it as fast as you can. Next, we have fast break post seal. That's when you're sprinting up the court and there's someone behind you. Instead of sprinting all the way to the block, you want to stop early on the elbow. And as they hit you, you go like this and you seal out space. You create space so that the person on the wing can pump fake to his knee and then pass it ahead, and then you go. So you don't just sprint. You sprint and then you stop on the brakes real quick, and then you say, throw it ahead of me. He throws it ahead, catch it, and then go. So we're practicing that. So that's what fast break post hill is. Those were the 6 workouts for you, Finn. All right, that's the middle school. For high school, we have the half court game, which is an awesome game. All right, see, things just get better for the older kids, right? But these things rotate. Don't worry. Half court game is if you make a half court shot, do a victory lap. You can put 10 minutes on the clock. You can do it by yourself actually for this one. And if you miss it and hit the rim, you make 3 elbow jumpers to shoot the next half court shot. If you miss it and hit just the backboard, you shoot 3 scissor jumpers until you hit it, and then you shoot the next half court shot. And if you airball it, you shoot and make 3 3-pointers. If you're a young kid, you can adjust that distance accordingly. All right, and then you have 10 minutes to do the whole drill. See how many that you can make. I just did this drill, hit 6 half court shots in 10 minutes, yo. What? All right, make 20 scissor J's in 3 minutes is the next drill. Ball pickup layups. That's with the opposite foot. Same side hand, scoop. Pound the ball up high, 2 steps off of a fast break. It's not slowing down, scooping the ball up for a shot, for a layup. Then we have Juke Straps. You do need someone for Juke Straps. Or you can just get like your dog, hook him up, try to get away from your dog. I don't know. Or try to stay with your dog and like scare him. Like just clap or something and try to stay with your dog. If you can stay with the dog, that's pretty cool. I know the movie Rocky, he stayed with the chicken. Or he had to try to catch chicken. Did he eat it? I don't know. Anyways, next. Hurdles. Again, your goal for hurdles is in 1 minute, you want to jump 120 times. Our fastest record is 137, 138, I think, 147. I'm not sure, but the guy was jumping fast. The NBA Combine does the hurdles. So it's a very, very important thing to be able to jump quick. Next one is Jingle Bells. That's where we have the bells on top of the rim. You can use anything that you want, but basically it's a life lesson. You want to jump a whole bunch of times for the whole time, right, left, both hands. But when you add the Jingle Bells, kids try harder because you get to hear the bell. Is there practice today? If you guys show up, we're going to do it. If there's more than 3 people, we're going to do it. All right. The weather is extremely bad. It says unhealthy. It says 180. I will go by you guys. So ask your parents. All right. I will show up at 5. And if you guys are there, we will do it. Try to be on time. John, my, Troy, John, my, I'm guessing mom. Mom is the next word. I'm guessing, Blake, parents aren't letting me. Yeah. I think most parents aren't going to let you. So ask your parents. Then for the Jingle Bells, it teaches you the lesson where if you can see your goal, it's a lot easier. Whereas if you just hit nothing, then you get tired, right? So you need to lower that goal. But for you guys, the main thing is you must visualize your goals, because that's how the mind works. You must visualize your goals. So picture yourself making the team. Picture yourself playing in college. Picture yourself, and then imagine the whole scenario out there. All right, Leandre, John, I am going to Ian's house. Okay, I will see you soon, Leandre. All right, anyways, so the story of the day, finishing with this, is to be like Luka Doncic. No, it's not the story of the day. The story of the day is obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it. So all your obstacles, if you're creative enough, you can figure out a way to make it work for you. So name anything in your life that's an obstacle. You can find a way to make it work. So all of you guys who are stuck on the inside and can't go outside because of the smoke now, go online, learn some of our stuff. Go online, look at our workouts. If you have the book, go through the book and the last workouts. Any workouts that don't make you breathe air in, or then you can do those workouts on the inside. Or if your parents say that it's okay to work on the inside because the air is filtered out, then do a workout on the inside without a basketball. Do your push-ups. Do something to get better. All right. And if you're that person who's perpetually figuring stuff out, ways to get better, you're going to be great eventually. All right. Because you get better every single day. Stuff doesn't stop you. All right. Hurdles don't stop you. You go straight through them every single time. That's just who you are. All right. Your parents will appreciate that. If you absolutely can't move at all, your parents are like, don't move 1 inch. Okay. Then you can watch some of our breakdown videos. All right, and just tap it real quick and try not to move at all. All right, you can always get better at basketball, and at the very least, watch the games today. All right, watch the games, get better on your own, okay? And let's do this. Anyways, if you guys are there, I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. If you're not, I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, have a great day, and again, try to film this stuff on the August 30th. We are starting for reals. This has been your little kid break this entire summer. We're starting for reals on August 30th, and we'll see if you guys can do it. I have faith in you. Have more faith in you than I do. All right. Peace, guys.